Hey everyone, and welcome to Say It in English. I'm Lexi.
And I'm Tom. We help you master English through real conversations that actually happen in daily life.
So here's a question for you. You studied past tense verbs. You practiced them. You can recite go, went, gone in your sleep. But when someone asks, how was your day? Total blank. Sound familiar?
Oh, so familiar. It's like your brain just freezes, even though you know all the words. Today, we're showing you how to describe your day using simple past tense that flows naturally.
Exactly. We'll share real conversation patterns that native speakers use every single day. No complicated grammar rules, just natural, flowing dialogue about work, food, family, and everything in between.
So imagine this. Lexi and I are catching up over coffee after a typical Tuesday. Listen to how we naturally talk about our day and notice those past tense patterns. Let's get started.
Tom, so good to see you. How's your day been going?
Hey, Lexi. It started pretty rough, but it got much better. I overslept this morning because my alarm didn't go off.
Oh no, that's the worst feeling. What time did you actually wake up?
Around 8:30. I usually get up at 7, so I was running super late. I skipped breakfast, threw on whatever clothes I could find, and rushed out the door.
Oh, I hate those mornings. Did you make it to work on time?
Barely. I caught the express train and got there just 5 minutes before my first meeting. But honestly, that meeting turned out to be the highlight of my day.
Really? Tell me more about that.
Well, we discussed this new project I've been hoping to work on for months. My manager finally approved it, and she assigned me to lead the whole team.
That's amazing. No wonder your day improved. How did you celebrate?
I treated myself to a fancy lunch at that Italian place across the street. I ordered their special pasta dish, and it was incredible. Way better than my usual desk sandwich.
You definitely deserved it. What else happened after lunch?
I spent the afternoon brainstorming with my colleague Janet. We mapped out the entire project timeline and came up with some really creative ideas. Then around 4, I called my mom to share the good news.
Oh, that's so sweet. What did she say?
She was so excited. She told me how proud she was, and then she shared some news of her own. She finally signed up for those art classes she's been talking about forever.
That's wonderful. Good for her.
What about you? What's your day been like? I'm curious to hear.
Mine was completely different, much more relaxed. I worked from home today, so I started with my usual morning routine. I woke up at 6:30, made coffee, and sat on my balcony for about 20 minutes, just enjoying the quiet.
That sounds so peaceful. I'm jealous.
It really set a calm tone for the whole day. After that, I checked my emails and planned my schedule. I had 2 virtual client calls scheduled for the morning.
How did those go?
Really well. The first client loved our proposal and approved the budget. The second call was trickier. We discussed some changes they wanted, but we found a good compromise.
Nice work. And lunch?
I made myself a big salad with leftover grilled chicken from yesterday. While I ate, I watched this fascinating documentary about marine biology. Did you know octopuses have 3 hearts?
No way. That's incredible. What did you do after lunch?
I worked on a presentation for next week until about 3:30. Then I took a break and walked to the park nearby. I needed some fresh air and movement after sitting at my desk all morning.
Smart. Those breaks make such a difference. Did you see anything interesting at the park?
Actually, yes. There was this adorable dog playing fetch with its owner, and I stopped to chat with them for a few minutes. The dog reminded me so much of the golden retriever I had as a kid.
Aw, that's so sweet. Those unexpected moments are the best.
Exactly. It completely brightened my mood. When I got back home, I finished up my work tasks and then called my sister. We talked for almost an hour about her wedding plans.
All right, she's getting married next month. How are the preparations going?
Pretty well, though she's stressed about the flowers. We spent most of the call looking at different arrangements online. I helped her narrow it down to 3 options.
That's what sisters are for. What about dinner plans? Are you cooking tonight?
I was thinking about it, but honestly, after all that wedding planning talk, I'm craving comfort food. I might just order Thai takeout and watch a movie.
That sounds perfect for a Tuesday night. What movie are you thinking?
Maybe that comedy everyone's been recommending. I need something light and funny after a busy day. What about you? Any evening plans?
I'm meeting my neighbor Dave for a quick workout at the community gym around 7. We started this routine last week where we motivate each other to actually show up.
That's brilliant. Having a workout buddy makes all the difference.
Totally. Last week, I really didn't want to go on Thursday, but Dave texted me and basically dragged me there. I felt so much better afterward.
That's awesome. What about this weekend? Any fun plans?
Saturday, I'm helping my friend move to her new apartment. She promised me pizza and ice cream in exchange for my labor.
Huh, fair trade. And Sunday?
Sunday, I'm thinking of visiting that new art museum downtown. I've been wanting to check out their photography exhibition ever since it opened last month.
Oh, I heard great things about that exhibit. Mind if I tag along? I love photography.
Of course. Let's meet there around 2. We can grab lunch first at that cafe next door.
Perfect. I'm looking forward to it already.
All right, now let me pause our coffee chat for a moment and talk about what just happened there. Did you notice how naturally we used simple past tense?
Right. We weren't thinking about grammar rules. We just told our stories using words like woke up, overslept, caught, worked, called, discussed. These are the basic building blocks of daily conversation.
Exactly. And notice how we always added details. Instead of just I worked, I said I worked from home today, or I spent the afternoon brainstorming with my colleague Janet. Those details make your story come alive.
Time expressions were huge too. We constantly said things like around 8:30 for about 20 minutes until 3:30, last week, next month. These phrases make your timeline crystal clear.
And don't forget connecting words. We used after that, then, while I ate, when I got back. These little words create smooth flow between your sentences instead of choppy, disconnected statements.
Natural reactions were everywhere too. Oh no, that's amazing. Really? No way. These show you're engaged in the conversation. They're not just filler, they're connection builders.
Now let's talk common mistakes. The biggest one? Trying to make everything complex. You don't need past perfect or past continuous for daily conversation. I had been working sounds unnatural when I worked tells the same story.
Another mistake is forgetting to ask follow-up questions. Real conversations are like ping pong, back and forth. If someone shares something, respond. Ask, how did that go? Or what happened next?
And please, don't worry about perfect verb forms. Native speakers make mistakes too. Focus on communication, not perfection. If you say I goed instead of I went, people still understand you perfectly.
Here's a practical tip. Practice the then what method. Start with one simple past sentence, then add then and continue. I woke up late. Then I rushed to work. Then I had my meeting. It creates natural flow.
Another great exercise, describe your morning routine to yourself every day while you're getting ready. I brushed my teeth. Then I made coffee. Then I checked my phone. It builds automatic patterns.
Remember, emotions make stories memorable. Don't just say, I had lunch. Say, I treated myself to an amazing Italian lunch and it totally made my day. The feeling is what people connect with.
Perfect. So here's your challenge. What's the most interesting thing that happened to you this week? Practice telling that story using the patterns we shared today. Then drop a comment and share it with us. We'd love to hear about your day. And don't worry if you mix up a past tense verb or two. We've all been there.
Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode.
Next week, we're exploring morning people versus night owls, how to talk about your daily rhythm in English. You'll learn natural ways to describe your energy patterns and preferences.
Remember, every day gives you new stories to tell. Don't let perfect grammar stop you from sharing them. Your experiences matter, and your English will improve every time you practice.
Thanks for spending your time with us today, and we'll catch you next episode. Keep practicing, keep sharing, and keep being amazing.